So this is just a recap for live stream 183, I believe. And as we can see, we've had a pretty okay day. It's not quite a category 10 green day. There was a possibility of getting close to it, but wasn't to be. So I'll just have to accept him. Doing a recap here at about, let's just say rounded up to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. While the market is trending to the downside, I'm not going to push my luck and try to go for a category 10 green day. So let's talk about the trades. We could see there was a lot of volatility in the P&L today. And the reason there was quite a bit of volatility is the market, it wasn't as straightforward as I would like it to be. Wasn't as straightforward, but at the same time, I'm not going to complain. So at first we were up 40. Let's see if we can get the analysis. Here we are. We're up 40. Drew down from being up 40 to being down at one point, down 31. Managed to continue trading, build back the equity back into the green. And we're going to end the day up at 87. So let's talk about the trades. So let's see. Let's talk about the trades here. So we traded NQ, ES, and gold. Let's talk on gold. Gold, as we can see in this middle pane here, is where we made the least amount of profits of 6,830. Gold wasn't that straightforward for us. We came into gold. Gold looked a bit choppy. We went long off this inverted hammer, came down, stopped us out. We lost 6 there. Then went short all the way down. This trade had poor risk reward. I went short looking for the move down to 69.9, which was a level here. So went short. The risk reward was well out of whack. It's like 1. I was risking 3 to make 1. So it was a pretty bad trade. Eventually hit the target. I thought it would be high probability, but poor trading on my part. Went long through here because we closed above this level here. These 2 blue lines. Went long, took it off because it's not a part of my trading system. The goal was, of course, to take it up. Plus, the window was pretty small. The window was only about 1 point, or it was about 9 ticks on gold. It wasn't really worthwhile, so I took it off for break even. Saw price went into this area, into the highs where we had resistance, the highs a day. Into this area we had resistance. Was looking at NQ at the time. I didn't take the trade. Thought about taking this trade. That would have been entry down. Would have been down here. Price was already there. Price came through that target. Couldn't take that trade. Then felt FOMO. Thought prices would head towards the low of day. Felt FOMO. Went short before the close of the candle. The candle closed bullish. Prices went up. Took me out pretty. Only a couple of ticks higher, but prices did hit my stop. Of course, if we'd have took took a better setup, was chasing the market here. Would have waited for the candle close. Would not have been stopped. Our target would have been hit, but wasn't to be. Took an aggressive short on an actual close. Went short. Had to hold for a very long time. As we can see, was short here. Ended up leaving the charts. Price came down within 4 ticks of my take profit. Price came back through my entry. Took me into negative. Thought I'd be stopped out. Eventually, price sold off and picked up my take profit there. So picked up 17 and ended up being 6,830. Haven't taken any trades since. Just watching this market. Over on ES, let's have a look where the trades were. So over on ES, went short here. Price came back, stopped me out. What did we do here? Oh, we went, this short was not an actual true setup. I went short because I was frustrated out of the big retracements. So when I saw this large candle, decided to go short. Fortunately, price came down, hit the target. Extended a little bit by a couple of ticks before going back up. Over here, what was this? So this was a short. This was a true setup. Price came up and stopped. Well, I got a good entry because I got it on rather than here on a close. I was late to the chart, so I got a good entry. Placed this stop where it should have been and got stopped out. What happened here? I believe... Yeah, so what happened here was I took a long, and then I remembered that with the large amounts of volume we saw and the market trending to the downside, that I would not be taking reversals. So I got out for break even got out for break even there, because if I didn't, that would have been a very painful trade. Through here, we got a true setup short. Went short, price came down, hit the target, as we can see. Multiple contracts, so we got 47, but we filled 3, price came back, eventually filled the remaining 47 contracts there. That was a true setup. Didn't get a setup here, it would have worked, had a setup on NQ instead, so that would have been a nice trade, but didn't take it. This candle was not right, this doji. Over here we went... Why did we go short here? Why did I go short here? I think this might have been, I think this might have been, oh, I know what this was. This was similar to the other trade over here, where I saw a large candle, because this is not a setup. This candle here, that's not a setup. So I went short on this candle because I noticed the big retracements and then the continuation. So I went short, placed a stop where it should have been. Price came close, probably thought it would be stopped out. Eventually, prices sold off, hit the target there at 14,375. I believe that's it. Yep, that's it for the NQ trade. So there was a couple of trades that weren't part of the system that I did take. So this one as well. So we're selling the rallies, and we'll have a look at NQ. So we picked up 11,946 there. So second largest win on the instrument. Largest win being, of course, on NQ. And over on NQ, of course, an instrument that we trade quite a lot. Let's see. So we took aggressive short here. Price came down, hit target. Went short again here. A pretty aggressive short again. Price came up, got stopped out. Went short. Price came up, got stopped out. So through here was almost at break even because of the 16 and the 15. Crossed the 2, lost over 31. Then went short, similar to what I did on ES after seeing the big candle, expecting continuation. Went short, price came up, got stopped out. Set up again, went short, target got hit. Set up again, went short again. Target got hit. There. Where is that? No. That's not quite right. It's how the contracts were filled here. There we are. So it's 870 plus 20, 88. 880. So went short there. Target got hit. Had this consolidation through here. Had a setup short. Was late to the chart, so got a good setup. Went short. On this move to the upside, price came pretty close to my stop. I believe my stop was up at 17. As we can see, price got all the way up to about 13. A couple of points away. Wasn't here for when the target was hit. And we saw the price eventually set off all the way down, hit target, picked up 38,250. I believe that was the last trade. Yep, that was the last trade. So that was pretty much the last trade, and that brought us up to 68,462, up 87,238. Definitely wanted to think about getting up to that 100 today, but I'm not going to push my luck. I'm going to get category 10 green day. We'll bring back over the trade performance, here. We can see, I suppose we're not going to look for all the trades. Let's just have a look at the summary page. So total gains, total losses, spent quite a bit in commissions. Profit factor is 1.99. Accuracy is a product of how the contracts were executed, hence the reason why the accuracy is so high. but the average win to average loss is so low. So it's how the contracts are executed. So that's why we have the average win being that amount, the average loss being that amount, largest win, largest loss. What I've done recently coming into today as well is I've done something a little bit different in terms of how I set my targets and stops. And what I have been doing is my targets are now 20% larger than my stops. So I set the target, I remove 20% of however many points it is, and that's where I place my stops. So my winners are going to be, now if I get stopped out, it's not exactly 1-to-1 because those stops are 20% smaller. And what the goal is there is that the winners are going to be bigger than the losers. Of course, probably maybe get stopped out a bit more, accuracy will go down, but that's what the goal is with how I'm managing the trades. And that pretty much covers everything. So with that said, thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.